This video is brought to you by Acorns and Liquid IV. More on them in just a bit.
Hello! Welcome back, webheads and wall crawlers of the Reject Nation.
Hey.
My name's Aaron, and I'm with the boys, and we're back watching episodes 6, 7, and 8 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Before we get into things, I want to let you guys know we got some couple new drops on rejectnationshop.com. We got your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man shirt. Boom! It's a spectacular Spider Club. We also have Richards Road. Go check those out. Get your shirts. They're really cool, really dope. Before we get into it, Craig. Nope, no one's Craig. That was two names.
That's our ship name. Craig. Look at us.
Craig.
Good old Craig.
Good old Craig.
What did I say on the call? We're Corey.
Yeah, we're
Corey.
We're a Scottish talk show host. Craig Ferguson's a legend.
Oh, I love him. My favorite.
He's one of the best.
Got to see him
Yes.
twice.
Look at us.
Well, Craig is feeling pretty good right now.
Speaks for both of us.
I'm in a pretty grateful. I'll just go what I'm feeling right now. Right now, I'm in a grateful mood, and like I was saying earlier, I've been enjoying doing this show. Never done a show with 3 other people before at Real Rejects, so it's actually been really fun, and I find myself like looking forward to it and feeling at ease whenever we're about to film. So yeah, like I really I'm enjoying this experience a lot, and it helps that it's a really enjoyable show. But the camaraderie has been a lot of fun. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Croy.
Usually foursomes are complicated, but we found a way to really juggle where the web fluid's going, and we've had communication. No, I'm really enjoying this. Today's good. I made it to both my physical therapy, which is the gym, and my mental therapy, which is my therapist, and I feel better than I have in a bit. I've been staying off them internets, and I got a friend running my socials a little bit, so I'm taking a step back, which is already a net positive. So yeah, I went to the gym, which I had not done in 2 months, which is the longest I haven't gone, and frankly, I was feeling much more Kingpin than Spider-Man, but I'm coming back, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Johnny boy.
I'm good, man. It's raining today, and what Greg said, this is one of the shows that we cover, one of the things that we do here that has emerged as one of the most sort of fun and enjoyable, and every shoot is something to look forward to. It's a privilege what we get to do here, but these are an especially formidable joy. So I'm excited.
That's awesome. And I am doing pretty good myself.
No one asked you.
Yeah, you're the host.
Wow.
You're
all
supposed to
about
be
it.
Nobody
good.
cares, black man. Get out of here.
Gets everyone's name wrong and then has to talk about himself.
What is the black experience today?
Yes. As the correspondent for the month. No, I am doing well. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. You won't be hosting in March.
With your wokeness.
Siri, calm down. It's my time.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I also had therapy today, which was awesome. Yeah, and I got a good rounded breakfast, and this is genuinely one of my favorite experiences reacting to this show with the 4 of you guys. Spider-Man's my favorite character, and I have a great time doing it with you guys. So I'm excited to watch the rest of the show. You guys, if you're excited to see where the journey takes us to, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't you ever forget to ring that bell so you can get notified anytime a new video is coming out, or we're gonna get you. Also, we want to thank you guys at Prepper for cutting down these videos and these highlights so we can see them here on YouTube with all the beautiful people. Also, Craig over here,
yes.
He and Roxy
LaCroix
are doing some dope stuff over on social media, and you want to go check those out because you get the little tidbits and flavors of the rest of the Reject team. If you want to get super duper sexy, want to be the sexiest webhead there is, you want to go over to Patreon, where these 2 boys cover so many things that are exclusive just to the Patreon. You can't get over here on YouTube, okay? You can also see full-length watch-alongs with the rest of the Reject team, all the Spidey love, all the movies, all of the boys in the hood. They're over there just for you.
That's
Nicely done.
And we are here, and we're ready. So if you're ready, we're going to start this thing. Let go! Daredevil! We're doing it! Ah!
And that would make sense for the Gap, why they'd hold this. I think we're going to get him. I think he's
Yes.
here.
That was totally Daredevil. Oh, my God.
I didn't see him.
You don't see it?
It was the echo. It was around Spider-Man.
I didn't see it.
Greg hates Daredevil.
He's my favorite. I didn't see it.
Oh, hi, I'm Peter. It's nice to meet you. Now,
Hi. Is my teaching getting in the way of your conversation? You 2 can both see
That
me
girl
after
built.
class.
I know, she's a supervillain.
Dude, maybe it's this universe's She-Hulk.
I know you're doing well in this class, but that doesn't mean you can goof off and distract the other students.
I think we're all paying attention to see if your joke is actually true.
Jennifer?
I was going to say, is this a law class?
I'd hate to see another student placed on probation after, well, you probably already know.
What do I already know?
Use your spider sense.
I warned you, Lincoln. In spite of everything, this was gonna be a season to remember. Ain't gonna be the same without you, kid.
He's Tombstone now.
No, he's so good.
Put her there.
He didn't even shake his hand.
Wow.
Oh, that hurts.
It does hurt.
Where have you even been, Lon? Skipping your games? Not showing up for class? I don't understand. What are you doing?
Someone in.
Look, I had to make a decision for my family. They come first, and they still need me. This place doesn't.
He's getting defensive.
Nothing's been the same since I drove you home that day. Just talk to me. Maybe I can help.
No, you can't.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Pushing her away.
I've always tried so hard to live up to how everyone here sees me. It's a relief not to have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, no, he's justifying the path. His descent is so well done.
Yeah,
really.
the increments are really believable.
Yeah.
I feel guilty that I invited Harry along to see the movie with us without talking to you first.
Oh, that? Nah, it's cool, Pete.
That's mature. Damn.
I mean, a heads up next time would be nice, but no sweat.
Heads up, I want all three of us to hang out again.
Dude, too much.
This morning, he made a sponsor post for luxury water. It's just water.
Is it Jaden's water? Maybe it's Jaden's water.
Everyone knows it's Voss water.
If Peter plus Nico equals friendship, and Peter plus Harry also equals friendship, then theoretically, Nico plus Harry should equal friendship too.
That's
not how it works,
man.
I'll come over tonight.
Awesome!
Nico plus math equals a homicidal rampage.
Oh, same. Math plus John.
Well, there are a couple of names. Neater.
I wish I'd seen
Neater?
those names a
Nico?
little slower. I wanted to see what they were.
All right. Well, you need a partner, Parker. Join up with Pearl and Emma.
Oh, this is how Peter pays attention.
And then he's going to feel like he betrayed him.
Do you know what's going on with Lonnie, though?
1 week, it's all going great, and the next, he can't be bothered to tell me what's really going on.
Kingpin.
There's also a criminal known as the Rose. It'd be interesting if they kind of blend those two.
Forget that. Forget him. Let's just do our lab work, Peter. Who are you? No practice?
Cancel.
All right. Well, kick your shoes off before you come in the kitchen. Just hit the floors.
Oh, this is so sad.
I'm supposed to be the screw-up, not you.
You think I'd like lying to them, Dre? It's not like I can explain I twisted my life up for the 1/10.
You guys should try your whispering voices.
I just wanted a place to feel useful. A place where people didn't know me as your little brother, but you went and took that too, huh?
Oh,
Damn.
that's how he
Not
sees
even
it.
appreciative. Wow.
What's done is done.
You think mom and dad aren't gonna ask questions when they show up to graduation ready to take pictures and you're not there?
The way he covered him up on the family photo.
Yeah.
No one walked into this show expecting this
arc
Lonnie
from
character
Lonnie.
to be
this
and it
deep,
is
right?
so gripping.
Look, I know it's hard to, play catch-up and force being friends with each other, but don't worry. I'll be there to make sure everyone's gelling, vibing, having fun.
Gelling like Magellan.
I need my son back in one piece.
Hey, Norman.
My guy's
Whoa,
freaking
cleaning up
bonding it up.
nice.
You look like a secret agent. Pew, pew.
Yeah.
Norman Osborn.
I guess we're all taking the night off. Deservedly so. Enjoy, boys.
Nice green pocket square.
That magical stairwell.
Oh, it's that chick.
Jean?
What you doing, girl?
What are you doing immediately in this room?
I'm friends with Mr. Osborn's son. He gave me special access, but otherwise, no one's supposed to be on this floor.
Guess I did not realize that. Catch you later, Skeeter.
Wow.
They got something going on?
That stairwell needs to be on true lockdown.
Is that why he had the camera in that one
Laser
stairwell?
stairwell.
The mysteries of this stairwell.
Now, I set up Ben's old VCR and organized his movies for you guys.
Yes.
Oh.
I put all the R-rated stuff that you definitely should not watch right on top.
I just love that.
Yeah.
Anne is the hottest character in the show.
No,
She's
this
like
fit.
so ridiculously hot.
She just looks like Marissa
going out to
Tomei
party.
with extremely blue eyes.
What kind of caviar is this? It's so sweet and chewy.
Raisins, bro.
His hands on
I love that so much.
Hands on log, dude.
For real? Never had them. They're bomb.
Bomb.
I definitely need this recipe, though.
Well, you can have
Your
all
mom's
mine.
an awesome chef.
May's actually my aunt. My mom passed away a while back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because they're secret agents.
That's right.
Hey, my mom's not around anymore either.
Mom's born.
Maybe he's human after all.
That means we all,
We're all orphans.
Don't you guys have connection now?
Oddly, this is a subplot of our live stream. This week.
Yeah. John's parents are alive. Did you guys?
John's
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, this looks great.
So does this.
Zaniac.
Tombstone.
You're picking this. You don't need to be nice.
Oh, I'm not being nice. I just feel like the movie you picked is a superior movie.
Why is there always a woman in between Harry and Peter?
Haven't they used Zaniac before?
Nico wants a slasher, and Harry, you want an action movie. That's no problem
Marvel
because we got Predator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leg.
There you go.
Filmed off the TV.
The next 2 episodes are just the movie Predator.
Zaniac, I think it was in Loki season 2 that
That homie was in.
yeah,
that.
Rafa Cassell was in.
Good catch.
I had to process
Maybe,
Zaniac.
so it might be this universe.
Yeah,
Dude, it could
we're gonna
be.
see Rafa Cassell.
You seem distracted.
I don't care about this. Tonight, I'm hanging with you guys.
Damn, looks like my iPhone right now. Shit.
Oh, man. You need a screen protector.
I want to personally thank some of our top donors to the disaster relief effort. Mr. Norman Osborn.
Oh, my God. This is where he took Peter on that date.
Love this place.
Love callbacks.
Is that Ross?
Oh,
Looked
that's
like him.
the
Yeah,
original
Thunderbolt
actor.
Ross. Yeah, they gave him the mustache.
He looks like
William Hurt.
No, he looks.
No, the original guy.
Yeah,
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, organizations like this won't have to rely on you to bankroll cleanup anymore.
Even sounds closer to Sam Elliott.
The unstable status quo will be greatly tempered now that the Sokovia Accords are in effect.
Interesting choice.
Although we both know not everyone has fallen in line with the Accords. How is the search for Steve Rogers going?
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
So this takes place in
During
that,
the Sokovia
yeah,
stuff.
in that moment of him nomading.
In the interest of transparency, you should know we have recently been deploying a superhuman asset of our own here in New York.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, he's monetizing Spider-Man.
What I provide must remain.
Oh, but he put it as that guy.
As long as you're willing
John
to sign
Gallo.
on behalf of this John Gallo.
What a cool way to like implement Spider-Man, the neighborhood one, into the bigger
You
picture
might want to
without
start with
fully doing
security
it.
solutions
Yeah.
for your own building.
It's a
Oh, the
stairwell.
chick sneaked back in? Oh, yeah, she totally snuck back in.
that hallway. That
Suit
girl.
up.
Whoa. I thought I had a get out of jail free card.
No, you traded it to me for my pink trivia wedge.
You guys are not watching Predator.
I'll trade it back for your battleship I sunk.
Peter can't trade again until he's out of the chocolate swamp, remember?
This is every game.
Candyland.
This is every game. I love it.
Told you guys it'd be fun to try to play every game at once.
What's up? You got Harry?
Harry, put Peter on the phone.
Oh.
Oh, I called for the rivalry begins, kinda.
There's been a breach reported on the ground floor at Oscorp Tower. I need you to suit up and investigate. I just need you to ensure Oscorp is not compromised.
He should have a tape recorder looping that plays in the bathroom to sound like he's shitting the whole time.
I can't get out of Mr. Osborn.
He'll
Really
be back,
sick.
guys. No, I mean for them.
Oh, for them, duh.
He was gonna change the name of the company. He was like, "What do you think, Osmart?" And I was like, "No."
Lol.
He must have gotten hammered at that charity dinner.
They bought that?
Does that happen often?
I saw we were out of soda, so I'm gonna just run really quick and buy some at the corner store.
I'll come with you.
Oh, no.
No, fall in love, you two.
God, Nico's gonna end up pregnant.
He forgot to turn his shit tape on. Damn.
And now Norman owns Spider-Man a little bit more.
I mean, they were talking about heroes, and he's policing Spider-Man, but Daredevil's not being policed.
Yeah.
Oh, this chick. No, run.
Nope.
That's one guy.
Two-tone hair guy.
They keep putting that one guy in there.
Quickly, he becomes like comic Tombstone by like getting acid poured on him or something like that. Or like he has like.
He gets bleached, but also his teeth are filed down to sharp, and he has speaking a whisper because of his vocal cords get fried.
I wonder if the show will go that dark with it. Oh! Nice.
My family.
I like his bulldozer.
Yeah, I
chain.
was like, Wrecking Crew?
Well, that's the character in the comics is Dozer, yeah.
Oh,
Hey!
nice.
Tank and his big brother Dozer.
Oh, someone already broke in.
Daredevil.
Oh, it might be, dude.
What does Daredevil have to make a circle like that?
Out cold.
They're going to make us think it's
did
a
it with
girl, but
his
it might be
horns.
Daredevil.
You guys should watch Charisma on Command.
That's okay. I didn't have anything after, so.
Oh.
Yo, are those tarot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
commonality.
I'm actually super into that type of spiritual stuff.
Into that bullshit.
Check it out. This is Lapis Lazuli. Look.
Oh,
You thought I was tripping last episode. I felt it.
Again.
You was into him.
Let's go. Tarot brings people together. Love it.
Daredevil's loud.
Yeah, now I'm back to thinking it's her.
Stop right
Oh,
there.
immediately wrong.
Yeah.
I was just leaving.
Yes.
That's a Charlie Cox.
Know each other.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh, that suit looks great.
Huh. This stuff is sticky.
Yeah.
I'm using the
well,
theme.
I'm a spider.
Netflix
It's
theme.
kind of my thing.
That's actually Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Sweet. Oh,
that's
before he
wicked.
gets Spidey sense.
I guess you saw that coming.
Not quite.
Oh shit, they're gonna fight.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This is so awesome.
And in the shadow of this helicopter, with the giant moon in the sky and the skyline, like
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So cool.
wicked.
Yes.
Wicked.
Awesome. Damn.
Oh.
The two different fighting styles.
The two most acrobatic boys.
We're so high up. Definitely top 5 super battles for me.
Yes.
I don't really keep track, kid.
You're gonna be buds.
Oh, but he's investigating Norman though.
I can tell you're young. You're trying to do the right thing. But this isn't it.
Yeah, what's going on, man? What you investigating? Share your notes.
I'm trying to help you understand what's really going on.
Look how in control he is.
Norm is hiding something.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Everyone's hiding something. Or did you forget you're wearing a mask?
No.
Sorry, you're wearing a mask too, Spidey.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, kid.
Paralyzed.
That was perfect. What a cool
Nice.
shot.
The devil.
Under the moon.
Guys, Mephisto confirmed.
Now I flip the other card over and try to find the match, yeah?
I thought you said you were into this stuff.
Oh no.
Oh.
Like it's fashion accessories. I don't actually believe in it. Fake!
Oh, you were just starting to.
Pete and I have each other's backs. Been like that since day one.
Oh.
We're a dynamic duo,
Dynamic
you know?
duo.
We tell each other everything.
Everything?
Uh-oh. Is he gonna spoil it?
Even,
shit.
you know, Peter's secret.
Oh no.
No.
You'll have to be more specific.
Oh no!
Dang,
What a great
dude.
cut.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, wait, it's the guy that.
John Gallo.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Gallo's here.
Give me a sit rep.
Okay, what's a sit rep?
Situation report.
We'll talk this out in person.
Wait, Mr. Osborn, I can't. Nico and Harry are waiting
I'm
for
pulling into the garage now. Just wait.
Suspicions rising.
Well, and what a good conflict for Peter and a good way to come at this villainy of Norman Osborn with him.
I've been doing research into the devices you encountered on those criminals.
Since when?
Since I first saw them and had a suspicion about where they came from.
Oh.
There
So
you are.
young and hip.
I brought Otto into the fold at Oscorp years ago because I believed in him, in his ideas.
His vision might be limited by those glasses.
He stole the projects we worked on together and took them underground.
He's your Quentin Beck.
Because he couldn't stop believing that the world owed him something for his brilliance.
Is he a good guy? Like, and it's Otto that's.
I couldn't pin the blame on Otto until I knew for sure it was him. But now that he sent that devil to try to dig into my files on him.
Or is he
Smart
manipulating
play.
Spider-Man?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's totally, this is a really smart play.
The guy I fought tonight wasn't like the others. He was trained and smart, and he didn't rely on some gimmicky piece of tech.
Intuition.
And we'll have to figure out what type of power he's using to get this gear operational.
Smart for Otto to still label it Oscorp tech.
Otto knows I'm coming for him, and he's too scared to face an old friend.
Oh crap, my friends! I have to get back. Bye, Mr. Osborn.
How is he going to explain this? And does she already know?
Nice.
Bodega was out of soda, but
Bummer. Are you sure Spider-Man can't get us some beach?
Is everyone going to know in this universe?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
what
Those are
are
working
you
together.
talking about?
Harry was trying to tell me that you're...
Oh no!
Oh!
What a pull.
Harry lied. Oh, piece it together, girl.
Oh, she's going to feel so betrayed.
Nico,
Harry knew and she
I
didn't.
gotta go.
Ouch. Go to her.
They did such a good job on getting you to believe them as real teenagers that it actually doesn't like bother me personally that he let it slip. It just felt so like a real moment.
And he's so unsocialized. Like he doesn't have friends.
Yeah, they did a really good job on that. Normally, I'd be really annoyed by a choice like that.
You can stay the night here. We'll keep you safe.
Oh, he's a good father figure, guys. Dude, this is good for Lonnie.
This is healthy.
He's a good gang dad.
Plan worked. You led me right to their hideout.
Scorpion's
here. Oh, he's getting scorpioned.
Oh, my hand. Okay.
Gorgeous.
Finally, the scorpion.
Cool.
We've waited years.
Damn. That was one episode?
I know.
That was so substantial. Holy shit.
All of them.
I felt like that was a full ass story. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
part of me was like, I didn't even expect it to end, but it also felt completely substantial.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
All right. Well,
I wish we had a week to
to
process that.
Let's get
and
it.
discuss
Let's
it.
get it. Yes.
I feel it now more than ever of what you're talking about, Coy.
It's really just not
really,
good for...
It really hit.
good for
I'm like, damn, that was only one episode.
That's a lot of story.
Art is
One
meant to be
episode.
consumed as quickly as possible.
Frankly, things should be just commodified and binged as opposed to enjoyed and delighted upon.
Just hit play.
All right,
and
episode
then
7,
people
here we
will
go.
Stop talking once there's audio.
I don't know if that's true.
Reject Nation, how are you feeling? I've been thinking a lot about feelings lately, maybe because it's New Year's, and New Year's resolutions, they can be tough to stick to, don't you know? I can't count how many times I've set a goal only to let it fizzle out by February. But what if some of those goals could be made automatic? You just need a good transition to talk about it. And you know what? I'm excited to talk about it. It's today's sponsor, Acorns. Why I'm excited? Because I personally use Acorns myself, so it's exciting just to share it with all of you. Because they make it incredibly easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow. You know, you've always heard that forever. Have your money work for you, and this is a great opportunity to do it. Here's what was told to me before I signed up, and I found it to be absolutely true. Number one, you don't need to be an expert. They recommend a diverse portfolio that fits your goals. You don't need a ton of money. You can start investing with as little as $5 or whatever spare change you got, and it's quick. You can set up your account and start investing in like 5 minutes. Because if you're anything like me, investing always felt intimidating. Felt like it was exclusive for like the people who read Rich Dad Poor Dad when they were like 2 years old. But Acorns, they made it simple, and it is pretty cool, like relief feeling how every month I get to check out my Acorns account, watch it grow for a better financial future. It's pretty awesome. So I've seen firsthand how powerful it can be, and there's also another reject here. Won't say who it is, but it's one of the two women. Good clue. Where they were telling me a story before I signed up for Acorns, how one time it actually got them out of a very big financial bind, and that always stuck with me because it's a reminder that small actions we take today can make a huge difference down the line. If you've been thinking about getting started with investing, or you just know you gotta get it going, here's your sign right now. You head to acorns.com/rejects or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Once again, acorns.com/rejects. Supporting them supports the channel, but more importantly, it supports your bank account. Because of the subject matter, there's one thing I gotta say. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisor LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. Thank you again, Acorns, for sponsoring this video.
Nico, wait!
Wow, she's just pissed off to be at school right now.
Coco.
Nico, please, just talk to me.
All
And
these
Background Express guy shirt.
lies to the women.
What could the dynamic duo possibly fight about?
Oh, golly.
That is what they really call themselves, huh?
Spider-Man.
Everyone should know.
I messed up big time, and I don't know how to fix it.
At least you know what you did wrong.
Uh-oh! Watch out!
Oh, football.
Have you talked to Lonnie recently?
He would have to stop ignoring me for that to happen.
Oh, this is how they come together.
And then I think Tombstone's going to see and blame, and I think it's going to get messy.
It's obvious something's been bothering him for a while. I just want to know if it's me.
No.
It could never be you, girl.
Vulnerable crossover.
We're supposed to be partners, and he doesn't trust me enough to tell me what he's going through.
Because he's in pain, man.
How am I supposed to not think it's me?
Peter's looking emotionally abusive right now.
We keep things from the people we care about because we want to protect them.
He gets it, but he doesn't really know.
Sorry to burden you with all this.
You can burden me anytime. I mean, not that you're burdening me or anything. I just,
I'll babysit your trauma.
You can burden me over coffee.
It means a lot.
His eyes.
If you ever need anything, I'm always available to. Oh no, I got it. See you later, bro.
Oh, my Peter singling. I gotta go.
Little Peter Tingle.
Little Peter Tingle for sure.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Forgot about you.
Nowadays, everybody want to text.
You're not even slightly worried about the Scorpions chasing us all over Harlem?
We'll be more than ready for round 2.
Table Tim's.
Yeah.
They need an interior designer.
Such a great open floor pan, unused.
I don't mean to worry, but Dre seems to be finding his way back to us, and
shit.
things are finally getting back to normal.
Oh, no.
Right as she says back to normal is great.
I'll see you later. I love you.
I love you too.
This blue reflective shading in their hair is, I can't quite pinpoint the choice.
Just because it can't do fully black, I suppose. Give it some texture.
In comics, it's pretty common. Like Superman has like blue underlighting to make the black jet black.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because white would just look shiny.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I just need to identify the type of elements he's using to trace their energy output back to the source.
What about deuterium?
Whoa, who are those in the background?
Is that Cyclops?
Tritium.
No.
Oh, no,
that's a former villain.
Yeah.
The tritium.
I just got excited.
Lasers?
I doubt he's managed to harness the power of the sun.
There's tritium and he's going to harness the power of the sun.
Well done. I also like that they're Tony Starking at each other.
What if it's a lead polyethylene boron composite?
What if it's asbestos?
Biggest use for that kind of composite is for nuclear shielding, particularly with
Gamma radiation.
Oh, buddy.
He wouldn't really use that stuff, right?
Professor She-Hulk, let's go.
I mean, if the casing surrounding it were to overheat, it could melt and cause severe radiation burns, poisoning.
He doesn't give a
You
shit.
could fuse a whole harness to someone's skin, Peter.
Thanks to you, we'll be able to get Octavius and his weapons off the street for good. This is the first step to.
Oh, shit.
Avengers Tower.
Looks like it's headed towards Harlem.
Suit up, Peter.
On it.
That's
Harlem's right next to Hell's Kitchen.
The Hulk had the Harlem fight.
I wonder if Hulk's on Sakaar in this universe, if it's still like Avengers adjacent or MCU adjacent.
Nico, you live here?
My hot rod parked out front.
Hello there. I've noticed you've been pacing outside our door for a while.
I'm looking for a girl named Nico.
Nico! Someone's here to see you!
It's nice to finally meet the Shazamily.
I'll just let you kids talk. He is so cute.
Susan.
What do you want, Osborn?
I wanted to, sorry, 1 second. Oh, that's for Kyla.
Oh, God.
Dude.
Oh, my God, dude.
Okay, bye.
Social skills.
Please, just, can we talk?
She hungry.
Over food.
Want to get some food?
But you're buying. And just so you know, I eat.
Yeah, let's go. It's a pizza.
So did you need something, or do you just pay for people's food to flaunt your money?
Dude, she folded the slice, New Yorker.
It wasn't my place to tell you Peter's secret, and I know I really messed things up between you two.
Why? Peter's clearly more than content to keep me out of the loop while you guys play hero.
Love the genuine support character subplots. This is awesome.
And the genuine human reactions to these moments, yeah.
What is wrong with you? Do you hate the idea of him being a hero that much?
It's not about him being a hero. It's about him moving on and leaving me behind.
Oh, never mind. Wow, that's even more real.
She got abandonment issues. Aww.
I know you would have blamed me for ruining everything, but the reality is, I'm not the one who kept all this a secret from you in the first place.
That is true. That is very, very, very true.
Peter didn't intentionally bring me on to Team Spider-Man. I only found out because I was in the right place at the right time.
Funny how that works out.
I can tell that this isn't going to work. I'll drive you home.
You gotta let your walls down if you want other people to let their walls down.
I'm sorry.
What? Oh, I didn't hear that. You're gonna have to speak up.
I said nice car. I can't even drive yet, and you could probably break the sound barrier with this thing.
You know,
Teacher.
I could teach you if you like.
What?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It's not the car to learn in, Nico.
With an R8? Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Gotta grind up the transmission.
Where are you, Octavius?
Sir?
Oh,
hello?
Yes.
I was villain monologuing.
I'll sync the spectrometer with your suit. It should allow you to track the energy like a beacon.
Just like the video game.
Got it. Thanks, Mr. Osborn.
Whoa. So cool. Cool. Slingshot.
Jesus.
I'd say that attempt was pretty successful. Well, at least you didn't run the stop sign this time.
You letting your little goth girlfriend joyride to Hot Topic?
Who does
Wow.
I'm not the one who has to add fire on my car to make it seem like it's going fast.
Hey.
Do a flip.
Zach, Cherry.
Take your phone out.
It's a Audi.
He's looking for it.
First one to the sub shop, 8 blocks down.
Wait, what?
Girl, you crazy.
Race for pinks.
I'm not. She gonna actually race?
I was just here hanging out, but it looks like a street race is about to pop off, so you know I had to bring it to you.
He's in the multiverse.
Earlier, when you had called her Beetlejuice, I think what you actually meant was Lydia.
My man. My man.
Is she gonna actually do this?
She's smarter than this.
She is going for it. Damn.
Hey, I got next!
I got
that.
How is there time to race in New York City?
Yeah, when is there not traffic?
When is there not pedestrians everywhere?
Dang, dude.
Well, I don't think they're in Manhattan. No, jeez. Oh!
Yeah, okay. You got your own secret, Nico.
Follow your instincts.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, the NAS. Whoa.
I hate this. Oh, my God.
I am
Now
so
look at her.
turned
Now look
on
at her.
right now.
Yeah.
Now do a Post Malone song.
Where's Sway Lee at? Complaining all the way.
I can't believe you actually won after barely learning how to turn a corner. I mean, you're never driving my car again, but that was amazing.
Holy crap! Is that Harry Osborn?
Get out of
Take
here.
it back.
Run.
Drive.
You need your own secret identity.
He is truly really famous, huh?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Yo, Tombstone. You got something to see.
Pearl? What are you doing here?
Oh, little brother.
Ooh, Dre ratted him out. This
Can't
is bad.
ever forget
She
about
does
her.
not need to be there.
Whoa.
I can't believe you're actually here.
Uh-oh, somebody got girl problems.
That one kid looks like he's out of Fat Albert.
He does. I thought
He's
that
like
2
he's
episodes
always,
ago.
yeah.
Dre told me everything. He's worried about you, Lon. We both are.
Oh, the wound.
Don't push her away.
This isn't your world. You don't play around with this stuff.
He's got no choice.
Just let us help you.
I'm worried for her now.
Man's is
You're
listening.
approaching the point of no return.
I don't need your help. Or anyone else's for that matter.
Oh, stop it. You're a good man.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah,
she's there.
Forgot about the Scorpion. Damn.
Oh.
Oh my God, then Spider-Man might show up.
Oh, my God.
He's still standing.
Aren't his arms exposed?
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Damn, sawed off.
Thought we were about to see something more lethal.
I brought a knife to a gunfight.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
That was
Yo.
harsh.
Guess I'll just have to teach you some manners.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so he doesn't have the mask on.
Stay here.
It's early suit.
You
Yeah,
got to tell me twice. Oh.
I like that it's like a single Oz tentacle.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Anatomically, I think it should be lower to his butt, though.
Set an example.
Oh, no.
What happens when you try to play hero?
Mind if I give it a try?
Oh my God, that's
Yes, there
Spider-Man.
he is.
Okay, I like the little theme right there.
Pearl! It's okay, miss. I gotcha.
After yelling her name. Come on, Spider-Man.
The song sounds like it's out of a
Not the
fighting
safe.
game.
Yeah, you take the safe and get away with it.
Don't worry. You're safe!
What's in the safe? Nice.
Thanks again for hearing me out.
Well, it's not like I could pass up free food.
Right.
It's interesting. This one feels like it's the A-plot of the episode.
Oh, 100%.
Before I even met you, I pegged you as a vapid, rich, pretty boy and didn't give you a chance. It was wrong of me to judge you like that, and you're not too bad.
We could be nicer to people.
You weren't completely wrong on all accounts. I am definitely a pretty boy.
But I'm very deep.
He didn't trust me enough to let me into this huge part of his life.
I think he just wanted to protect you.
I was going to say mirror convo.
It's one thing to risk your own life, but it's another thing to be willing to risk the people closest to you. Maybe that was just a risk he wasn't willing to take.
You're a smart cookie.
Yeah, man.
Moving forward, you can count me as one of your friends too. This time you could give me a real tarot reading.
Oh.
Don't blame me if your reading comes out bad.
We're laughing.
Oh! You're laughing to a kiss? Oh.
No, it's too soon.
Too soon. We ain't
Too
earned
soon.
it yet.
No, go for
Oh?
the tongue. Never mind. Go for the tongue. Let's go.
Oh?
Do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not there yet. Not there yet.
Wrap your hand around it.
See you around.
Back at ya, us, Harry.
Oh.
Come on, you feeling the vibes?
Come on. Oh, she looked back at him.
Peter, it's not any better.
But now we're friends.
Don't tell me you're too afraid to fight a scorpion.
Scorpion? No. Psycho pretending to be a scorpion? Yes!
He's got a great handle on the tail.
Oh, no.
Damn.
He's not letting me reach him with that tail.
Use your environment, Peter.
Jackie Chan, that shit's Peter.
Spider-Man, when Spider-Sense comes in?
Great. It's just like the game. They take total inspiration from the game.
There's been a bunch
From a bunch of different sources.
Hey, nice.
Nice. Oh, we're doing the Amazing Spider-Man thing? Oh,
nice. Oh.
Oh,
cool.
it's like totally like TASM 1. Yes. He didn't crawl with him, but close. Oh, finally we addressed this.
Great time for him to run
All
out.
tied up, sir. That psycho took all the web I had. Thanks, Mr. Osborn. I mean, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Maybe you shouldn't be saying
Don't say
Mr.
that.
Osborn.
Pretty loud. Oh,
All right, Scorpion guy. Just wait here while I find a pest control professional to take you.
Spider-Sense?
No. He's breaking out of it.
Shit.
Oh, he is strong.
Yeah. The gamma in him.
You gonna overheat, bruv?
Oh, it's gonna be
Burning him. It's fusing to his skin.
Oh, no.
This is nothing! Nothing to me!
I welcome the pain.
We're out of my webbing. Any ideas?
Oh, wow. Why'd
Oh
you
my
take
God.
it out?
Why'd you take it out right away?
Bro.
Oh, shoot.
Great way to raise the stakes.
Yeah, right.
I love that he ran out of web fluid at this moment. That's so smart.
And when you calm down, you can have your tail back.
Oh, no.
They're gonna give him the Doc Ock origin. Like they're gonna fuse him to it. I think.
Looking like it. Ooh.
Because he's trapped in the Scorpion suit in the comics too. At times.
Whoa, the locked off shot.
Great shot.
Get out of the way. Get up, Spider-Man.
Yeah. Whoa, nice. That's fun. Damn.
Oh, shit.
They bled the Spider-Man.
Oh.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Ooh. Ooh, I didn't think they would do that. Wow.
I don't feel so good.
Somebody save him. Somebody save Peter. Oh, my God.
Please, I need your help, sir.
Oh, my God. What the
Oh,
hell?
man. Norman retreated. He's going to show up in the Green Goblin suit.
Somebody save him. Oh, no.
Damn.
I think Norman's going to save him.
Damn.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
This is grim.
Oh, wow.
The half mask.
Wow.
The rip.
Get up, Spider-Man.
Get up.
Oh, my God.
Green Goblin. Come on. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you even have him show up like a hero. So smart.
Oh, it's just the glider, though. Yeah, it's just the glider. Yeah.
Still great start.
Yeah.
Great start to it.
Good tease.
Wow, Peter climbs on the
Peter
glider.
riding the glider first, looking like how Toby did at the end of Spider-Man 1.
I'll finish you for good!
Oh, my God.
Wow, dude.
I love the way they build up.
Wow. And this
Oh,
tail
the
of the
shadow of the tail.
Brilliant.
Man. All right, I guess we'll wait till.
So good.
This is such a good show. Yeah.
Oh, and we get the grim
I guess we'll wait till
credits
next
this
week to
time.
find out what happens.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a week.
I
Let's
like
see.
this more than Homecoming and Far From Home. By
100%.
kind of a lot, honestly. Yeah.
I think this is narratively outdoing
Yeah.
the at least the live action MCU Spider-Mans.
I think it's possible to make a great Spider-Man show, but I think he naturally works better as a show than a movie.
All right, I'll admit it, and maybe you guys have noticed. During the holidays, I let myself go a little bit. I put on some weight, and for the past 10 days, I have successfully been in a caloric deficit. This whole new eating regimen, so staying extra hydrated has been quite crucial for me lately. So while I've been drinking tons of water, I've also been incorporating today's sponsor, again, a product I have already been using since before we partnered with them, Liquid IV. So here's why I've been leaning on their sugar-free hydration multiplier. 1 stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. It's powered by their LIV Hydroscience formula, which delivers 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drinks, packed with essential vitamins like B12 and vitamin C, giving me that extra boost to support recovery and energy levels. And the flavors, honestly, they're incredible. Sometimes I just mix them with my protein shakes, or I just drink them on their own. Every one I've tried is refreshing, smooth, and doesn't have that overly sweet aftertaste you get with some other products. All in all, I'm very grateful for Liquid IV. Again, I've already been using their product. While this is, yes, an agreed upon endorsement, I was like, well, it's a no-brainer to endorse them, considering how much benefits I feel when I use their product. It's made staying hydrated so much easier. So whether you're working out or cutting calories or just pushing through a busy day and don't want to take caffeine, it's one of the quickest, simplest ways to give your body what it needs to feel its best. So like, even if you're not on a strict diet or intense workout plan, staying properly hydrated supports energy levels, focus, and just overall wellness. I mean, let's face it, we could all use a little bit more balance in our lives. So if you've been thinking about trying it, or even if you haven't, take this as a sign. The fact that you made it this far, take it as a sign. Head to liquidiv.com and use code REJECTS for 20% off your first order. That's 20% off when you use code REJECTS at liquidiv.com. Give it a try. It made such a difference for me, and I think it will for you too. Thank you again, Liquid IV.
I love Scorpion as the big bad. Like,
yeah.
He's so underserved. He's such a good character.
Oh, the cover!
We're doing this. Okay.
Damn.
Well done.
Man.
We are in the dark night of the soul.
Dark nightmare of the soul.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn. Now all these people know.
Save John Gallo.
Save John Gallo.
His irradiated blood.
Where are you going with that? Ooh, that gave me chills.
Ooh.
How are you going to explain this to Aunt May?
She's so hot.
Yeah, she'll understand.
I bet they're going to give her a short haircut.
It's okay, Peter. No one has seen your face. It's just me in here with you now.
You know, for a rich guy...
But we do have your blood.
You don't own many suits.
Where am I?
Oscorp's experimental medical wing. My doctors monitored you overnight.
Mr. Osborn, I gotta talk to May.
I had Harry call and tell her you were spending the night at our place.
Oh. So she...
Has no reason to worry.
Okay, but...
Good thing you heal fast.
The scorpion tail guy I was fighting, I gotta stop him before someone gets hurt.
Slow down. Octavius is the real threat.
And every gang.
And thanks to you, I found him.
Let's end this then. Nobody else gets hurt. I'm ready.
I'm afraid that's not an option. The Spider-Man suit sustained heavy damage during your encounter with the Scorpion.
Yo. If you're nothing without the suit...
That's... Okay, what about one of the other designs? Where are the bumblebee wings? I don't care.
No.
And he's learning the homecoming arc, too.
Yeah.
You need to rest and heal. I'll alert the proper authorities to handle Octavius.
Just done way better.
I went up against the Scorpion, and I lost. When people get hurt, that'll be on me. I just don't know if I have the power to stop him.
The power responsibility arc through Scorpion, yes.
The second you embrace the true power of your abilities, you'll be unmatched. I don't want to see you get hurt again, but I'm afraid it will keep happening unless you push yourself to that higher level.
Gotta push past the limit.
If you're not willing to do that, then maybe our work together should end.
Whoa.
What?
That's the level I need Spider-Man at. That's the level I need you at, Peter. As soon as you're able, you can head home to your aunt.
Coming back to the earlier themes.
He's
with
like a
them.
leader.
Rejecting me? Bro, you brought me into this.
He's like a leader and a general. I get it, though.
He's pushing him.
I'm semi on Norman's. I'm like 99% on Norman's.
Well, yeah, and it builds on what they were talking about like early on in the show, too.
I low-key thought Norman was going to give the great power.
So did I. I was like,
I was feeling it, too.
Wild. Hey, let's go. And we're seeing some of his non-suit powers.
This damn stairwell.
Oh, I kind of forgot about them.
It's waxed! It's waxed! Too bad my ears don't anymore.
Why were you sneaking up there?
Is everyone okay in here?
Yeah. Are you okay, dude?
Did you get mugged?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mugged.
Stable output, strong current, it's functioning perfectly.
Just as your calculations predicted.
Yes, even I have to admit, this is a bit of a breakthrough, Parker.
Hey.
A minor breakthrough, like breaking through a wall of wet tissue. You three better hope your projects match this level of adequacy.
You're such an asshole.
Adequacy.
I'm sorry that I missed our demonstration, Dr. Connors. Mr. Osborn has me working on a special project.
Is that why they're turning this place into a zoo?
Animal-based villains.
Are you sure you don't need any help from me?
No, don't worry about it. Go home and get some rest.
They're having so much fun with the audience on this.
They really are.
Where Mr. Osborn noticed that, and that's why he expects such big things from you.
And I would hate to let him down. I think I already have. Thanks for everything, Dr. Connors.
Don't mention it.
Hi, May. I'm home. I'll be in my room.
Hey, Peter, I watched The Bachelor last night without you. You have to hear.
They watched The Bachelor together? Oh, that's cute.
What happened?
Harry.
I don't know. You were about to tell me.
Oh.
May, don't freak out. Harry was just teaching me to skateboard, and it didn't go well.
Football practice.
No, that's not how this works, kid. We are supposed to be a team. And if you're going to stay out all night, I need to hear it from you. And if you come home beat up, I deserve to know why.
Have we ever seen like this in Homecoming?
With this frame.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to worry.
Well, too bad. I'm going to worry a lot. I care about you, Peter.
It hurts more because she's so hot.
She's so cool and hot.
I keep screwing everything up, May.
Oh, buddy.
Nico's mad at me. Mr. Osborn's probably so disappointed. I feel like there's so much that I have to do and so many people that I have to do right by. And if I can't handle that responsibility, then I am weak. I'm afraid I'll never be strong enough to be who I'm supposed to.
I love the way they're dancing around the phrase.
You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. The world has put you through the ringer. And so much is changing that it's okay to be scared. That's not a weakness.
Oh my God, she's mentoring.
Yeah.
It's okay. You have been more than enough.
No, I love you and I'm here for you, but you're growing up. And I know Ben could have been your role model.
Well, I'm glad that I have you. I love you too, May.
Well, look, can I just get you to promise you won't try skateboarding ever again?
Sure. You got it.
Maybe they could upload Ben's consciousness to a computer, like every letter he ever wrote, and get him to...
The two different types of...
Jarrell to guide him.
The two different types of mentors that he has in this episode.
Yeah, Norman and May.
The emotional comfort one and the leader general one.
I need is for you not to disturb me when I'm doing cutting-edge research.
You're playing that game again, aren't you?
He's playing Galaga. Don't think we didn't see that.
I'm just farming XP until the developers patch the exploit I found.
This is the most Marvel joke they've done.
Vincent? That was quick.
Oh,
wow.
You're in violation of the Sokovia Accords for the illegal harboring and selling of gamma-powered weapons.
Oh my God, to arrest him on behalf of Sokovia Accords is a brilliant nuance.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Hands up, Doc.
Well, you asked.
Manipulative Norman.
Octopus! Oh no.
Octopus! Yes!
Dang. The music cue.
Capturing it like a horror octopus.
Oh.
It's like the Spider-Man 2 scene, but with SWAT team.
Totally. Very cool. Great review.
Just take a little bit of this money here.
So evil.
He didn't even take that much money.
Don't let him escape!
Yeah, I mean, there's a line here. Don't just walk into gunfire.
Whoa.
Green Goblin Bowl.
Put the buds in, dancing.
The sound waves.
Woo. Ow.
Ooh. Eardrum shot.
That is wretched.
Yes, you're in tremendous pain. You think I don't already know that?
Drop the earbud.
I like this version of Awk. Very different than what I've seen before.
It's very elegant.
Totally.
Hey, that's why you weren't a professional dancer.
Whoa.
Oh, those 7 seconds of valor were worth it.
Ouch, man.
He stays ready.
Give it up, Octavius.
Senator
Oh,
Ross.
my apologies, but I'm in a rush. I don't have any change to spare for the VFW.
Wow,
bro.
Not expecting
Tony
that.
Stark. Yeah,
Oh, because he's cooperating.
he's on that side, yeah.
Full cut. Iron Man to the rescue.
Oh, it's the
Full
voice they
cut.
usually get for him.
Someone called in the cavalry.
Ross.
Stark.
Did he do the that was the Avengers tribute, right?
He did
The
Earth's
lines?
Mightiest Heroes.
Nico, wait.
Ooh. Even like his head stretching.
That's the level I need Spider-Man at. That's the level I need you at.
Mysterio?
Whoa, nice. We love a trippy Spider-Man nightmare sequence.
Oh, the failing webs. Religious. Right?
Just got Gwend.
Black Eye. Oh,
He
yeah.
heals quick.
Yeah.
Grammy, President.
White Fang.
Big changes.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Your Spider-Man just show up at her door.
We shouldn't block you.
Yo, it's Nico. Leave a message or whatever.
Nico, it's Peter Parker.
Oh.
I'm trying to come up with more now, and all I'm doing is rambling on a voicemail message, and I don't know if you check your voicemail. I don't check mine.
That's a re-record.
I know I hid this from you, the other me. I could have explained then why I'm doing it. I'm just trying to do the right thing. Ah!
Whoa!
Pearl?
Yeah, hey, where are you? We need to finish our assignment for Mr. Taylor's class.
What?
Oh,
Is this a setup?
right.
Emma's running late, but she should be on the way to my house. I thought you'd be here by now.
Sorry, I'm coming. Don't worry.
Don't go with that shirt. Go with that shirt.
Yeah. The yellow shirt. That's the shirt.
May, I'm going out.
Okay, I love you. Be careful.
Are you gonna tell Peter you were just at like a raid situation? Or not raid, but like you almost got killed?
Hey, Pearl. Sorry, Em.
Late, yeah, it's all good. Emma texted that her dog's grandma died and bailed on us, so honestly, you get points just for showing up.
Wow.
Condolences to Emma's dog's family.
Points for writing your name.
Kinda looks like you had a rough weekend.
Yeah.
You are not alone.
I mean, he looks like beat up.
What are we supposed to be doing again? I must not have been paying attention last class.
We need to sketch out molecular diagrams for different elements and compounds.
Oh, argon's easy. 22 neutrons, 288 shell structure.
Wow, didn't realize you were such an argon fan.
And Lonnie's gonna show up to her window and realize he's stealing this girl.
I don't even know anything it's used for.
Welding, actually.
You do a lot of welding?
No, just when I made my bracelet.
What? My argon bracelets.
I think you need to grow your hair out if you want to be a Brooklyn bracelet guy, PD.
Lol.
Look good with long hair. Kind of a surfer, beachy vibe. I love the beach.
Same.
Have they done that in the comics?
Yes.
You should see the beaches we have in the
He had
Philippines.
the mullet.
My family goes back
Ben
sometimes,
Reilly
and
era.
it's always like a whole other world.
She's Filipino?
Dang.
Yay.
You think Emma grew a conscience and decided to come help after all?
Representation. Love to see it.
You weren't answering your phone.
Damn, good call, Aaron.
Well, Lonnie, been better. Listen, now's not a great time.
Something up?
Oh, yes, it's the classic Spider-Man
Peter and I were in the
thing.
middle of working on a science project. You know, for the class you dropped.
It's not what it looks like.
It's cool. I can come back later.
Okay.
No, dude.
I
They didn't
mean,
do what I thought
Peter's
they were gonna
not
do.
really a threat.
What happened on Friday with that guy Gargan? Wish you hadn't been there.
Did you know he was going to show up?
Oh.
He wanted to kill all of you.
Cool.
Super hearing.
Everyone in that gang is probably running for it now. You can finally get out too, Lon.
Oh.
I don't think so.
They won't come after you. They've obviously got bigger problems.
I'm not worried about that. I can't abandon the 110th.
Oh, the way she tries to underplay it.
They're gonna try to take down Gargan.
Oh, he's like in it.
He's really indoctrinated, damn.
You don't owe them, Lonnie.
Yeah, I do. They had my back when the Scorpions really rattled. And they put their bodies on the line to help protect us Friday night.
That's how they get you.
I'd be thinking Spider-Man more than them.
I need to see this through with them.
I hate Spider-Man.
If you go back, I want nothing to do with you.
Damn, dude.
I understand. Guess this is goodbye then.
Wow.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Jeez. That really sucks, man.
This poor everyone.
This poor Filipino woman.
This poor Filipino woman.
Now he's invested. This changes everything.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Peter.
You're a good guy, Peter. Just when she needs
Petey?
comfort.
Just in the bathroom.
He's playing the tape recorder I said it.
Wow.
You can't go back to that group, please.
I know you might not understand this, but I've had to make a lot of mistakes lately for my family's well-being. So I don't have the luxury of sitting around with Pearl and focusing on science homework like you.
Sheesh.
So
I get what you're trying to do, but I gotta do this. So please don't get in my way.
You don't get it. Ugh.
Whoa. Lonely walk montage.
Oh,
Wow.
fun.
Nice.
Okay, Spider-Man show.
Yeah, they really know how to
Cool.
use the panels.
Hey, May.
Can't help us, Peter.
May!
So everyone's so lonely in this episode.
It's an empty world.
I need this show to live out its entire run and not get canceled, please.
Yeah, right.
That's Uncle Ben.
Oh, Ben.
You just
He's young.
deserve someone like him to talk
What
to.
happened to him?
Someone you trust.
You gonna talk to his picture?
Nico.
Oh, so go to his grave? Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
Oh, when he goes to Norman, he's going to find bad Norman juice.
Mr. Osborn?
Peter, hello. Good to see you're doing better.
Yeah, man, so glad you're okay. You have no idea how worried we were.
We were sitting here waiting for you.
Harry, give us a moment.
No, Dad.
I won't ask again.
I'm a part of this team, too. Unless Peter asks me to leave, I'm staying.
Oh, is that right? Sorry, he needs to get better at reading the room. There's something on your mind, isn't there?
I'm not sure I should even be talking to you about this, Mr. Osborn, based on our earlier conversation.
Tell him about Lonnie.
Spider-Man is supposed to help people. I mean, he's supposed to keep bad things from happening, but Spider-Man got beat. And earlier I found out one of my friends is about to go after the Scorpion. I tried to talk him out of it. I'm trying to be better like you told me to, sir, but I don't know how. How do I get better?
Peter,
He's trying to truly make a difference.
the other night, the Scorpion almost killed you. You know why? Because you held back, and he didn't.
You told him to kill?
You may pull your punches, but your opponents don't. You shouldn't fear your own strength, Peter. You don't run from power.
No.
Oh, no.
You embrace it. Take it from me. With great power comes great respect.
Oh, damn.
We're going to play with you.
You need to give the world a reason to respect you.
Yeah, what a twist.
I like this
Fun.
Car's ready for you downstairs, sir.
Great power comes
Be
great
right there.
respect. Wow.
I have a small errand to run.
Oh, man, that is so clever.
Warping it through
So
someone
clever.
with power hunger.
So,
But Peter,
What was
Spider-Man
that about?
learns to do the right thing in spite of not having respect.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really great subverting of expectation.
Respect is about more than power.
Why the hell did you call us here, Don?
Got a lead on where Gargan got his little upgrade.
Well, it seems like you got played. You don't talk to Don like that.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Don't look.
Guys.
Hey, hold up, Ghost, come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Cut it out.
It's a pity that this is who I'm reduced to dealing with.
No way, really?
Yes. Cool.
Such inelegant gangsters.
Oh, it's a mask.
Dimitri.
Okay, interesting. They showed it like it's a mask this time.
Secrecy is for the best. My face has had a recent string of bad publicity.
Yes.
This is what we scraped together.
Cool. Love the look.
Mac Gargan. He has become almost like Iron Man with a tail.
Huh.
I never met the man myself, but my accomplice did, and she came out of the experience a very different woman.
How do we know you're not making all this up?
I mean, some people saw him as Scorpion.
This is where my crew was set to meet with Octavius. You want gear? That's where to get it. But move quickly. Farewell, Donovan. Tombstone. And the rest.
And oh, you didn't get your name. Doesn't get his name.
Finally, people, we're gonna even the playing field.
Escalation.
No one's on board for this.
We are exhausted,
Tombstone.
man.
So motivate them, Tombstone.
You heard Don. Gargan's days are numbered. Yeah!
So
taking his football leadership into
1 10 3 1 10 3 1 2 3.
So do you guys think that Big Dom's gonna die and then Tombstone takes over, or do you think he's gonna betray him and get power?
That's a good question.
Could see either happening.
Are you listening? You seem really antsy.
Of course I'm antsy. Your dad basically said that he and I might have to stop working together.
Wait, what?
Spidersy.
What?
Is he gonna bill me for all the money he spent on Spider-Man stuff? Because I do not have $1 zillion lying around.
No, just specifically for the dinner.
What did he say?
That I need to step up. I need to get better. I have great power, so I should use it so people will respect me.
Whoa. Sound right.
My dad has a lot of power, and he has a lot of respect, but he is not Spider-Man. You are.
Hey.
So, what Spider-Man needs to do should be up to you.
Nice. Nice, Harry.
Truck hijacking in progress. All units respond.
I mean, that's what Spider-Man needs to do. He needs to get back out there. But I still don't have a suit.
Yeah, you do.
Are we getting it? Are we getting it?
Did he see the journal and made him one?
Said he wanted to add some colors, so I started chatting with some of Oscorp's engineers to see what they could do.
Come on.
I also shared a couple pics of those doodles you keep in your note.
Yes, you did.
I know, right?
Repeat, truck hijacking in progress. All units converge on Midtown.
I'm so glad they didn't show it.
Repeat, Spider-Man, get your ass over here.
Superhero land or
Go
something
get him,
into it.
Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yeah.
Do it out of the half
Next
face.
episode. Let's go.
Nice.
Finale time.
That's messed up.
Nicely
Yeah.
done.
That's messed up.
Correct. Love to see it.
My God.
Fantastic.
Show is so good.
What a show.
Frickaroni and cheese. Guys, if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, give us 5 stars. We just watched episode 6, 7, 8 of The Friendly Neighborhood, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's right.
Guys, how are we feeling? How are we feeling post-episode?
Oh, my
Really
God.
good. Damn, look at Tony.
Yeah.
Tony Stark, damn.
Comic
Cool.
accurate. I love that
good.
they went way comic-y with the design, not like a Marvel Cinematic Universe drawing design.
This
Oh,
show's
yeah.
gotten better every block of episodes we watched.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
couple episodes, I was definitely like, "This is good. I'm happy."
I liked
and then
it
the
quite
next
a
block,
bit,
I was
yeah.
like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And now I'm just enthralled.
Nah, I'm truly enamored with the
Locked
show.
in.
Yeah, I think it's a really great show.
Man, all right.
Next level.
So,
It's true like television escapism, you know?
truly. I think we've been switching up the order of who's gone every time.
As long as I'm last.
Coy knows the game.
That's right. We got to build them up. We got to keep that hose
you know
and
what?
let it fly.
We'll keep continuity. We'll go with the same order we started in. Greg, what'd you think of this episode?
Wow. It is a little challenging when you want to like talk about, because you want to talk about the whole, right?
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about all three. Yeah.
Oh, God,
Sum it up into one.
I think we can ignore the Daredevil episode, guys.
I will gladly talk about some. I'll find something to talk about. Sure, Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil. The usage of Daredevil was awesome. Like the way they've implemented all the superheroes in addition can feel like I think the debut of Doctor Strange in the first episode of this series had all of us kind of be like, all right, this is going to be like some weird like cameo show thingy.
Yeah.
Because even the usage of Daredevil and She-Hulk was like fun. Can you hit pause? Yeah. The usage of Daredevil and She-Hulk was really fun, but they were definitely like, we got to find a way to get like Daredevil in here.
Yeah.
And the way they've used every character to further world build / drive the plot forward in a way that actually makes sense and contributes to Peter's development as well, like right down from Iron Man showing up to enhance, because they did have, even in the movies, think about that, right? They have the Sokovia Accords take place, but we don't really see in the movies the use of General Ross using the superheroes. And I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that's a thing that they do. and the show actually did that. And to tease us. Like, I like how the only tease we've really gotten of Norman Osborn being potentially a bad guy is from the fact that Daredevil was investigating him. And even after that, they haven't really done anything to hint that Norman Osborn's a bad dude. They even have like the glider show up in a heroic fashion to save Spider-Man. And so using Daredevil in that fight to get that wish fulfillment of the fight scene, and like it really hit me in this. I've said before, like if you're gonna ask me what my favorite MCU character is, I'm gonna say Daredevil. And it hit me when I was watching this, like, oh, you know what? Daredevil's not my favorite comic book character. He's not. I just think Charlie Cox plays him so perfect. So the hybrid combination of them is just so perfect that I love the portrait. It makes me love Daredevil that much more. And then even hearing Charlie Cox just voicing him, I'm like, God damn, Charlie Cox is just perfect. Like, he is just perfect as Daredevil. So yeah, it gave me a lot of thrills and chills for maybe that should be the show. Thrills and chills for watching Daredevil here, but I know that was like act 1 of this 3 episode stuff. Left a lot of room here for anyone else to expand on shit. But yeah, I love the Daredevil moment. That was great.
Oh man, John.
Yeah, man, this was a terrific chunk of episodes, and what I especially appreciate, I guess, in sort of macro view is that, you know, the show obviously has been flirting with various stakes and various lessons for Peter to learn, and various, you know, instances of that harsh Parker luck and whatnot. But this, especially as of these 3, it feels like the progression into like shit getting real has really calcified, because like there's something kind of fun about the Daredevil episode, and you're still kind of in the midst of, you know, the fun and games of like really getting to the point where you're gonna reach a ceiling of some kind, and then we're gonna have to grow and evolve, and then you get the next couple of episodes dealing you know, with just the interpersonal drama caused by the knowledge of who Spider-Man is and why with his friends, but also now like introducing the danger of people knowing, and then coming to this head. You know, you got the Scorpion fight to show like, okay, now Peter is actually outmatched, and now we've flirted with that before. And we had Norman talking him through, you know, fighting the, you know, natural born killers couple. And, you know, we flirted with that then, but now we really got to that point where it's like, oh shit, he's been bested, and he knows that this is possible, and that because he's out there, more people are going to rise to this occasion and get bigger and badder weapons and whatnot. And then coming to this ultimate, you know, place that we leave off on as of episode 8. Feeling like, yeah, like the stakes are now really big in their life or death, and it's like Lonnie hangs in the balance, and Peter, in an individual way, you know, with his growth journey, is sort of at this precipice where, yeah, he has to kind of take the matters into his own hands. And as much as the tutelage and the mentorship from Norman has been crucial, and, you know, the support from May and stuff like that on an emotional level has been crucial, he's going to have to kind of go and carve his own path out. And I love how they've drawn that in context of Norman, as you were pointing out. Because, yeah, it's like we've only had a couple. They have a lot of audience anticipation to play off of. And I like that with the origin and the great power, great responsibility theme, and the way it's like we come into a show like this and a lot of superhero things now, we're like, we know the origin, we don't need to see it a million times. And so I think they've done something really smart here, which is to dance around the idea of power and what can come of that power. And with Norman mentoring him, it makes a lot of sense that he would iterate the message this way, and it speaks to who his character is, and it speaks to potentially what I could imagine his actual turn potentially toward villainy to be. Because, you know, it's been personified in a lot of different ways, whereas here it almost feels like this very gradual thing that it's like once he achieves a crucial red line amount of power, then the villain will be unlocked. And I think that's actually pretty interesting. And to have him guiding Spider-Man and to have this distorted version of the message is a really cool thing, and it justifies itself. Not like, I like the way that they've included little hints of Uncle Ben and little ideas, and I still wonder, because I thought back to Spectacular, how that brought in Uncle Ben and brought in the origin later as a crucial personal moment that was appropriate for a flashback. And so here I wonder how they're going to ultimately pay off the Ben side of things, because he is pointedly in here, but also like the twist and the freshness of having this articulation of Norman and Peter's relationship and Harry in the midst of all that is really cool. There are many more things to talk about, but that was the first thing on my mind. Aaron,
yes,
you're definitely next in
For
this
sure.
Tandem.
Yes.
So, and then we're done. So
we're done. We're wrapping it
I
up.
left the rest for you.
Yep.
Oh man, I think the great thing about this show it's the epitome of the difference between a kids show and an animated series, and I feel like a lot of people that don't really watch animation have trouble making that delineation between those two things. This is a show that could be live action if it wanted to be, but utilizes its medium to enhance what we know about comics and play with those, subvert that, but also show a lot of love and homage to those things.
It reminds you it's a whole medium, not just a genre.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
And the way that this show really, really honors its characters, it's not just trying to play service to mandates, like, all right, we need X amount of action scenes, and we need this character to do this thing, and so on and so on. We watched 3 episodes back to back, and in the last episode, it was hitting me as you guys were talking. I was like, dang, this last episode was the first episode. We didn't get a single moment of him in the suit of Spider-Man. We were just so enthralled with watching him be Peter Parker and deal with these things and having these ideologies. What's the differences in ideology between how he's being mentored. It's so compelling from a writing standpoint. It's really impressive, and I'm so happy that we're able to capture some of those things that are inherently Spider-Man without being all the things we quintessentially associate with Spider-Man from media, but also honoring those things in other types of ways. I like the fact that we're able to really invest in our side characters and have it feel really organic and genuine. The relationship between Nico and Harry is so compelling. Even getting to spend some time with Norman Osborn and have that set up in the next episode with him being arrested for the Sokovia Accords. And even as the little bit we get with Daredevil, even though it hasn't fully come back into the play, because like they said, like, okay, we got to find out what's going on with that Daredevil guy. I imagine it's going to be sometime in the last 2 episodes, but him just planting the seeds, it served 2 purposes. One, to give us like, oh my God, Daredevil, Charlie Cox, this is great, but also to help further the story. This is the perfect marriage of a great plot meets great character development. And you don't get that too often with especially animated shows. Granted, I think the only time I've experienced this, at least in the realm of Spider-Man animation, has been spectacular. It's been 15 years since we've gotten that.
There must also come great character development.
Yeah, man. And it's been like 3 Spider-Man shows in between this one and that one, and I'm like, wow, why did it take us so long to get there? And the fact that we're taking our time with Peter and Norman's relationship and subverting what we know that to traditionally be, and it was hitting me as we were watching him and Norman and Peter like figuring out the thing with the gamma radiation, and then him abandoning him to find out where Norman was. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is a great opportunity to see those characters bond in a way we haven't seen necessarily before, at least with adaptations, for us to become invested in their relationship. That way, when we do finally get the Goblin, it hits that much harder, and he serves as that much more of a threat because he has planted some of these ideologies in Peter's head, but also because he just knows so much about him in every angle, every side of his life. He's making his suits. He's funding his life, and I'm really excited to see how that all comes to head in the future. And yeah, I'm just excited. I really hope this show, I'm happy it's getting 3 seasons so far, and I really hope that it goes on for many more years to come, because I want to see all the Spider-Man villains. I want to see this dude get out of high school. I want to see what goes on beyond that. I
want to see him take some pictures.
Take some pictures
beyond the Spider-Verse.
And oh snap! And then maybe
go
eventually
beyond the neighborhood.
Yeah, and then we'll eventually get some of those other classic Spider-Man characters, like maybe like a Gwen or maybe like a Mary Jane. Who knows? If we don't get those characters, I'm fine too. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying what we're watching, and the stakes are only getting higher as we go along.
Open riff season.
Right,
Let's go,
it.
people.
All right. Spider-Man. Woo! Okay, so the show is doing something that I think is very interesting in that there are entire A-plots, as Aaron pointed out, that don't have Spider-Man in them. And when I think about Spider-Man, I think about everyone always talks about Batman and Spider-Man having the best rogues galleries. That doesn't work unless they also have the best support system. And Batman has the whole Bat family. Batman has incredible, support in interesting dynamic ways, but people don't give Spider-Man support enough credit either, with Gwen, Mary Jane, Jonah, Robbie Robertson, Randy Robertson, Harry. The family dynamic of Spider-Man is so interesting because it shows you that family is more than blood. Family is the dynamics of the relationships you have in your life. This show knows that. I think the reason we haven't had good adaptations of Spider-Man as consistently is they try to make a Spider-Man show that just follows the adventurer and does token quotes of certain things and pulls in bad guys, but it's the dynamic that build up Spider that make him so interesting. And this show is leaning into some of the classic Spider-Man stuff, is sitting down where it's a double date with Harry, and Mary Jane is dating Harry and he's with Gwen Stacy, and they go out to restaurants and clubbing and stuff. Some of the most interesting dynamics are at the Daily Bugle, where, Robbie Robertson's dealing with his dad being, beaten up by Jonah verbally. And this show is taking the time that usually you only get when comics are released weekly. What I think this show is doing so exceptionally is every single time a person gets more interesting, it makes Peter Parker more interesting in how he relates to them. So you've got this entire subplot of Nico and Harry, and that makes it so much more interesting when you've got Harry and Spider-Man relating, and that makes the relationship with Norman even more interesting. And they're almost doing the thing we did with Civil War, where it took 10 movies to build up Cap and Iron Man, that when they fought, you were so invested in both sides. We're getting that with Spider-Man and Norman. And that is so interesting because in the comic books, Norman has such an interesting dynamic with Peter Parker because he's the son he always wanted, and Harry's Peter's friend. So you've got this great dynamic, and Spider-Man looks up to Norman in his own way. He looks up to Doc Ock in his own way. So this is using a lot of the same themes and theses, but it's subverting them. And I said in the first block, the more this show changes canon, the better the show is. The second block, I was talking about how we get to be surprised as comic fans with the way things are going because it's going like you think it's left. This block, they have taken all of that. They have upped the stakes. They have made you care about everyone to the point where you're just as invested in Lonnie as Peter, if not more. Now we're invested in Nico and Harry just as much. Now we're really curious at what point Norman does fully break bad because they've sprinkled it just enough that everything is about that experience. So when we get to the finale of this season, which thankfully is not a series finale, but we're going to be so... if Harry and Norman ever become Goblin, and it's going to be like this sprinkling thing, and they're doing such a great slow burn. It is like a Breaking Bad, like a Sopranos, like the classic TV shows that know not to rush, that know to let it breathe while being vibrant and animated and full of action. So they all spoke of specific things. I wanted to look at the broad, first 8 episodes of the show. We had Daredevil and it didn't feel shoehorned in. We had a Scorpion fight that finally legitimized Matt Gargan as a threat. What a great character of what if Spider-Man's power set was augmented externally instead of internally, and it was used villainously instead of good, and they made it genuinely interesting here. And then the thing I thought was most impressive was Iron Man is the thing that I think most people saw as a warning sign in Spider-Man Homecoming. When you rewatch it, it's not nearly as bad as the internet has grown it to believe. He actually has 20 minutes of screen time, but most people are like, And it's funny because then you kind of get Mandela affected into thinking Iron Man's in it more. Like when you actually watch the movie, he's not, but our experience with Spider-Man in the trilogy is, he's always got to have a Marvel character. And discourse colors experience. The conversation around a bit of art will change your experience no matter how resilient you are. Our thoughts about the Spider-Man trilogy are now, he's in the Marvel Universe, I gotta use him. And it's not actually that, but they use Iron Man here as the one thing we didn't get to see in the MCU, and they use him sparingly and well. So this show, even when it's showing restraint, is showing intelligence and how much these people that are writing it, animating it, voicing it, love and know these characters, and they're playing the hits, but they're playing them in a different key, and I love it.
Well, and you can feel him learning, too, with all of these his interaction with Daredevil. It feels like something was learned, even though they don't punctuate that. Or his little back and forth with May when she's like, no, I care about you, and you got to, be able to tell me these things. And even though that's a tender, sweet moment, you feel the learning. And even with Lonnie, which... I got to credit this show because I think we've all at some point been over here being like, oh, man, he's going to walk up and he's going to see them. And, I feel like that would be a cheap choice, and I like that they didn't do that. Like there could still be a Pearl
100%.
triangular conflict, but like that whole scene where he goes to talk to her and Peter's inside, and then Peter leaves, and he's like, no, man, I got to talk to you, and I can't really tell you why I am trying to give you this advice. I can't really connect with you properly, but like, please listen to me. Even that, you can feel him learning from, and that all contributing. It's like I like that they pulled the trash can cover, the suit and the trash can of him walking off. And at first I was like, oh, are we going to really do like a full-on...
Spider-Man
It's weird. They do that without actually highlighting that they're doing it. They don't make it a big, like, I got to stop being Spider-Man. It's just like his debate about whether he's worthy then is complemented by this episode where he tries to do everything as Peter, but it doesn't feel like some kind of big, like, oh, we got to do the thing. It's like you said. It just feels like a natural...
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
And I would never have been able to describe how to do this show until seeing it. Like, even us describing it, if you told me, like, guys, it's going to be a Spider-Man show, but it's about Nico and Harry and Lonnie Lincoln. Like, these people really trust in their characterization so much. So I hadn't even realized, like, you brought up a really good point just now, that it was a Spider-Man No More episode, but it wasn't about Spider-Man abusing his power. It was about him worrying that he'd have to demand respect. And that doesn't work unless you've got the subversion of with great power comes great responsibility, which doesn't work unless you built Norman to this point. So they literally had to build the house of cards in order for us to care about it falling down.
I think this whole show is leading up to the big lesson about specifically what Norman Osborn is saying to him. With great power comes great respect, because that's exactly how Norman is wielding Spider-Man right now.
Totally.
Because he's using his power that Harry... I love the exchange that Harry has them about, well, he's right. That's how Dad is successful. And that's how we get freaking thwarted in reality. Even when I was first hearing it, and I was like, actually, I kind of agree with it. When he's like in the hospital, I'm like, yeah, I get it. You got to like push your... There's a lot of ways where you can take... I don't know what you want to call it, personal development, self-help quotes or whatever, and completely manipulate people in a different direction. It could be a real Batman League of Shadows kind of situation where you're like, oh, there's a lot of good shit, but then you find out there's actually some bad ways you can wield this power. And that is exactly what I feel like Norman is doing this whole time. And the ironic part is that, we know that Spider-Man is destined for situations where he won't have the public's respect. Because he's about honoring responsibility, which is what he was talking with May about. She just didn't say with great power comes great responsibility, but she's talking about responsibility essentially with him in that scene. And the ironic part is the way he gets respect is by being responsible.
Yeah.
And when he honors that code, that mantra, that when he finds that self-respect, and that's where the real power comes in. And I love these elements of him like struggling to help as Peter. I like how he was failing as Peter, not by just, oh, I'm trying to keep up my responsibilities. I'm late to this date. I don't know, whatever. Like he's like, oh, I'm trying to talk to my friend Lonnie. I'm freaking failing here. I can't be there for my friend. My friend here is abandoning me.
I feel betrayed by Nico. Like I feel like I betrayed Nico. Like, and I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I think all that is working so strong. So my complaint last block of episodes was me going, I'm not as connected to the Spider-Man struggles. And granted, it's like, It's a hard pitch to connect to Spider-Man struggles when, he's Spider-Man. But you're like, he's going to be fine. But they've managed to connect you in different ways to Spider-Man. And I like that Scorpion right off the bat is like whooping his ass. And he gets seriously injured. And the struggle to help, and what you guys were talking about, especially with the comic aspect, it does make me wish that this show was it was a weird experience. Like, I wish this was comics. And to the thing that Aaron was concerned about is like if this show got canceled, it weirdly could continue as just a comic book series because it does it so well. I will address one thing that I have not found really been working for me because I got to be that guy in the room, and I tend to always be that guy. I'm not a huge fan of the Doc Ock portrayal. Yeah, I think it's a little too one-note cartoony. It's almost mustache. It's mustache twirly for me. And it really kind of like hammered it home for me when they did that joke that none of us were really laughing at with him playing on the cat game and stuff. Yeah, and I feel like that does kind of come within the version of like in a lot of ways. This is like so accurate to like other versions of Doc Ock that we know of, and I like that he's evil scientist guy. There's so much about the context that I really do appreciate and what they're going for. But we are also coming off the heels of like two very in-depth versions of Doc Ock. I'm not saying we need like pathos side of Doc Ock where I like the idea of like evil scientist dude, but it just feels like that, like just evil scientist guy.
It doesn't quite feel as fleshed as the rest of the world.
Oh yeah, I think he's the least. I know what that character is.
Because Scorpion is also just kind of a big bad guy, but even he feels a little bit more kind of connected to the rest of the world thematically.
You get a sense of like the world he kind of grew up in, Matt Gargan, and like coming from the streets, and there's like a passionate anger to what he does.
Yeah,
I think I'll play devil's advocate on this one. I think because of the amount of stuff going on, I feel like there's still an opportunity further down the line to humanize Doc Ock, because we do know that he has that relationship with Norman Osborn, and I feel like I don't know if they're going to continue on with him after he gets arrested, but let's say they don't and they save him for the rest of the season or next season. I do think there's a real opportunity to show that other side of him, maybe how Lonnie is having his start in like arc. Maybe not go take him from like good to bad, but take him from like Otto to Doc Ock, but through like humanizing him. Potentially, I don't know, but I have enough faith in the show and this writer to trust the longevity of them fleshing out their characters.
That's fair.
And he did do that dance with the pole, so that hints that he's sophisticated.
He likes music. He's a classy guy.
That's a good point.
But I definitely loved the Scorpion fight, like a top fight in animated comic adaptation. Like, like that was so just cool to see, because I feel like with Scorpion is such a cool comic character. He's been around since like the Ditko Stan Lee era. He's one of the first villains, and whenever he pops back up, when a writer knows how to write him, he gets really interesting. Like, he's literally been around for 60 years and changed with the times. So when we got introduced to him in Homecoming, I was like, they're finally, and then like this feels kind of like redemption, because it's the MCU, in the same way that seeing Iron Man, I was like, oh, it's comic accurate Iron Man, but he's doing Sokovia stuff. Like, there's so many times they give us the moments I've wanted to see in the MCU in a new way. It's really exciting.
Well, I think they also play on beats that Homecoming was going for in their plot. And like, okay, take for example, when he runs out of web fluid in the middle of the fight with Scorpion. Now, there's that whole scene that people make fun of all the time, like, or quote, like, if you're nothing without the suit, then you're nothing at all. It's like, it's a big moment for Peter. And this show, while they've also really demonstrated how capable Peter is, and he generally that's what I mean, they've done a good nuanced job. They show his biggest strengths are not coming from when he's becoming reliant on the suit. His biggest strengths tend to come from when he is just relying on himself and his own natural skills and intuition and his ability to navigate. So they've done a good job at that, but he doesn't recognize that. Peter doesn't recognize that. So in the middle of him like losing the web fluid, doubt kicks in, panic kicks in, and he starts worrying like, oh my God, my suit's not going to protect me right now. So even that scene from Homecoming that is about him being like, if you're nothing without the suit, then you're nothing at all, and him freaking out about it, I'm like, they don't even say that in here, but I feel like it hits way harder here than it does in the movie where they're verbally calling it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. The subtext was stronger than the text.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my nitpick is if we're going to do that whole thing for nothing without the suit, you're nothing at all, and having like the billionaire help you, I think I would have liked him to have made his own classic suit rather than Harry Osborn make it for him. But that's just like a small thing. I'm excited to see it. And I'm excited also, just to kind of add to what you were saying, I like all the subversions of what we're seeing in our relationship to the MCU, because it gives us that opportunity to get the Sokovia Accord stuff, one, fleshed out in a way we didn't really get the chance to, because they kind of like brush it off after Civil War, but to see Spider-Man in relation to that, and his world in relation to that, from the ground level. So I think that's all super dope.
Yeah,
I really like this show.
I think my last thing's the Nico. I have a natural tendency. Maybe there's people in the audience who are like me in this, and I feel like I'm the one out of the four of us who probably is the natural tendency to do this. Is like when they would cut to Nico and Harry, my natural tendency is like, I'm not as interested in this. Like, right, like it's a subconscious thought that kicks in when I'm like, it's not even like a genuine thought, right? It's just like I feel like I'm programmed to think that way for some reason, and I like that this show overrides that every single time.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
You have that instinct in your brain. It's like, oh.
Yeah. So it's like, instead of like trying to force myself to get interested, I naturally just succumb to it. Even I love the detail of like everything goes great with Harry and Nico and the racing and stuff. And she's like, no, I'm still mad at Peter. Like, that's such a great detail.
They let that breathe and build in a really nice way, and I feel like it's so hard to get the right amount of conflict, the right amount of like this is not working, and then really gradually and believably transition into like, oh no, we're actually bonding.
Oh my god! And the I'm not as I don't remember Nico's abilities anywhere near as well. But the tease that they do, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. She's supposed to be something, you know.
She's got her own secret.
And I
waited episodes to
completely
do it.
forget that. I completely forget that. I'm just watching a human being. I'm not watching someone who's supposed to be something special.
Well, and two, I guess the last thing that came to my mind was like with the Norman and Harry. Like, I like the way they've drawn the Norman Harry relationship because their relationship seems like fine. You can tell that, like, yes, Norman is very invested in what he's doing with Peter. There's that whole thing about like, hey, if I'll only leave Peter wants me to leave, and then they immediately throw him out the room. But like, I like that it's not just like my disappointment son who I really wish was not my son or something like that. And I like that he's got enough of his own independence from his dad that it makes sense for him to be like, hey, I hooked you up the suit. I listened to what you said. He's a nice intermediate wavelength between the two of them in a way that doesn't feel trite or that doesn't feel like, oh yeah, we have to make him and his dad have this like very dramatic conflict. Like, you know, I'm sure they'll peel that back later. They'll peel more of those layers back, and I'm sure it'll be a shell shock if Norman makes the turn. But I thought that was a really nice thing at the end.
Yeah, I wonder, as you say that, I wonder if they're going to do like some sort of thing where like Norman and Peter part ways, and then because he still wants to have his own superhero, he puts Harry in the suit. Harry's not good at it, and that's where the disappointment comes. You're like, you're not as good as Peter as being a hero, and then their relationship kind of part from there. Yeah, but also kind of to what you're saying, then we can wrap it up unless you guys have more to say. I like your brain went like backwards, like I don't want to see this, but my brain leaned into it because I was like, oh, this is now the A plot. So for me, this feels like an indie movie of watching like this rich kid and like this foster girl have this connection. I was like, yes, give me more.
Oh, that scene where Peter goes like, none of us have parents, huh?
Yeah, that's so funny.
They just call out that comic trope of like, nobody's got parents. Yeah, I really
guys,
like this show.
We're missing the biggest revelation of the entire episode, and that's that Pearl is Filipino.
Oh, Greg is now invested.
I'm now happy with Pearl.
He's got it. Now Greg's invested.
Well, I mean, okay, it hit me that this is the first time, like, while Peter like crushes on her, I tend to be of the mind that like if it's not Gwen or Mary Jane, this doesn't really matter. Like when he's crushing, right? Like Homecoming's like Liz. I'm like, yeah, but you know, it's not like the main.
But like
chicks,
this show could change that.
It could change it.
It's changed a lot.
But they introduced Pearl with that. She was essentially the Liz, right? Where you're like, all right, okay. So I wasn't really like too invested in that. But watching the way they make that more complex and how it drives more emotional weight towards Lonnie's journey, because when you're severing the ties of love like that, that's like it's hard to turn back from that, right? And the fact that they made her Filipino is even really cool. You know, it's just a cool thing.
Yeah, you know, really breaking ground.
Yeah, and also as we were watching, I noticed that
Jacob Badwell's Filipino.
Dude, it's the Filipino age of Spider-Man. We're living in a renaissance.
Let's go. I like that. The guy who voices Spider-Man, it's really working for me. I know that we kind of felt like he was doing a hybrid of Tom Holland and like his own thing, but I feel like he's really come into it.
Yeah, his voice isn't woke and annoying.
No, it's just right. No, it's like it's the Goldilocks rule. Okay, yeah. Do you guys have anything else to say? Are you guys ready?
Great show. Ready for more next week?
Beautiful. Okay, guys, that'll do it for us this time. Come back next week for the finale. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.